Hey guys, today I will be showing you how to build a tower, no, not really a tower, but a medieval house. It's a little weird shaped because I'm kind of making it up as I'm recording the video, but in the end it doesn't turn out to be too bad. It's better than that tower I made, which I watched the video and it wasn't really that good. So you basically want to go 4 on this side with a space in between, and then, hold on, you want 5 on the other side. So you want to fill this up by 3 of oak wood in between the cracks. Alright, so then you want to get cobblestone stairs, which you're pretty much going to need cobblestone stairs, and you're going to need brick slab. You won't need brick stairs. Actually, you don't need brick slab. You need oak wood slab, and basically you just want to put a block on top of each block, like this, and then put stairs in front of each one facing towards the building. Like that, all the way around the building. Most of this build will be a symmetrical build. I do the interior, so that's why the video seems long when I'm not really building anything that's too major. Okay, and as you can see, you should have this shape with a rectangle, and then you want to take your cobblestone stairs and put it along upside down on the top of each oak wood thing, and on the corners you want it to be facing inward like this. And on the back side you want to fill in only one, because the other one is where you're going to be putting your ladder for your next. So right here we're going to be putting our ladder for our next floor. Alright, now you want to take your bricks and just fill it across all of the stone bricks you just made. Okay, then we take cobblestone stairs and we skip the corner, and actually we're going to use cobblestone wall. Yeah, cobblestone wall on the corners, and then stairs facing inwards on the other ones. So wall, stairs, and so on. Okay, so it doesn't really look that good, but we're going to need cobblestone, actually. Yeah, so we're going to need oak wood stairs. And I'm only putting it on the oak wood for now, but we're just going to be bringing this around all of the bricks to make sort of like a hangover for a roof. Okay, there we go. Now, so it kind of looks like, I don't really know. Anyways, you want to build up 2 around the 2 block height around the sides, on top of the stone bricks, around the sides, excluding the corners. So we will be extending the height on some of them, but not all of them. Okay, so now that we have this shape right here, we are going to take I'm only going to use an oak wood slab, but you do need to use an oak wood block for that part. I'm going to be fixing that later. Okay, so now that we have this, the bricks is going to be the second floor, and that's where your door is going to be. Alright, I'll do that later. So, now what you want to do is you want to take your oak wood right along this and extend it out from the wall 1, and then break that middle brick and put it right there. so that it kind of matches, which I'll do later. Alright, so with your oak wood, the corners you're going to extend by 2. So it will be a 4 high pillar in total. And now on the middle one, we're going to extend it by 4. So it should be 6 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. And we're going to be doing this. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to We're going to do this shape, one normal and then one upside down like that, in each of these holes. Dang it. Okay, so we should have this. Now we're going to be connecting these 2 pillars using oak wood. Okay. Now we're going to put oak wood on top of each of the stairs we just built. There. Now I know it seems like I'm using a lot of wood, but I'll fix that later. So you basically want to place the cobblestone stairs like this. So they have to be facing, actually, they have to be facing towards the oak wood you placed on top of the stairs. And then you just want to connect them. And I did cut that out because I messed up a bunch of times trying to connect it. It was pretty funny. So, we're going to use glowstone next, which I kind of really didn't know if I wanted to use glowstone or not. But we're going to use glowstone, and this is where I change it because I realize it's not going to work unless I use a full block. So, the brick, we are going to need to fill in the second level later, which you don't really need to use brick for the second level. You can use whatever you want, but I just would rather brick. So you want to place your glowstone on top of the full block, and you also are going to need trapdoors, which you are going to place around it. I love the sound of the trapdoors closing. It's so cool. Okay, and just one more. Dang it. Alright, there we go. So, we kind of have our base of this build. Which, this last part is mainly for decoration because it doesn't really get this tall. But in the middle of the pillar you connected the 2 with, and on the outside of the 2 you want to place cobblestone stairs upside down, and then leading up to the pillars, basically on all the wood now except for the top one, you want to place cobblestone stairs the normal way, facing towards the beam. Now take your oak slab and basically do this to cover up all the holes. And you want to do one right there so that the stairs isn't sticking out, because that'll look really dumb. Which I don't really add an extra one because the only reason that it was a full block behind the stairs was because I messed up. So now we should have this, and you want to take your cobblestone wall and connect it from the stairs down, which this is kind of where we change it, and you want to do one on the corner there, 2 above the cobblestone. And if you want, you can break the top of the glowstone, not cobblestone, glowstone, and place oak wood, cobblestone wall there, so that it would look like it's hanging down. Now do that on all of the corners, and don't forget to place your wall coming down right there. You also want to have 2 right there and 2 right there. And yeah. And right here, you want, I don't really know if that, I don't really do this. So you want the 2 on the sides, and then you want 2 right here at the bottom on the middle. So basically you want it right here, and you want it right here, and right here. Because we don't really want the walls connecting to each other. They're just pieces to make it look like it's not all wood. So same thing on that side, and do the same thing right here. Okay, so that's probably really the most complicated part of this video, except for maybe the interior. You also want to put 2 underneath the one in the center, but don't connect them. So you should have a shape like this. Alright. Now, we want to take cobblestone stairs and place it all around the beam, not including the corners. Like so. Now, we want to have... we're not really going to need oak wood anymore, so trade your oak wood in for brick stairs. Because we're actually going to make that brick, because it gives it a little more of a old roof instead of it all being oak wood. Alright, so now that you have this shape, you don't need your glowstone, and we are going to need it actually made out of bricks. Okay, I've made a lot of mistakes in this video. So we want to extend it like this. Dang it. Alright, there we go. So, once we're done extending it like this, we want... no, we don't want that. So, pretty much, we're going to have stairs like this. Dang it. Coming in. And then we're going to have a brick slab in between. So it will have this shape. And you do want to actually do 2 more brick slabs on top of that. And then you just want to extend that off of it. And then put one on top. Now, this really sticks out, so we're going to add more stairs to it. So take your cobblestone stairs and add it like this to make it seem like it's connected. Just like that. And you do want to bring it up one more, just to make it look like it's all connected to the top of the roof as support. Which, we do want cobblestone slab. Right now, actually we'll use stone slab, just a different look. And we're going to break that and put it right there. And that looks pretty good. And we're going to put one on, well... yeah, we're going to put one on top, and then next to the bottom of each stairs where it juts out, we're going to also put a slab. So, right here, and, wait, hold on, no, yeah. So, we want, on this corner, it kind of gets complicated, we're just going to put it right here so that they're connected as like a corner. Alright, so, right there, and right there. And so on until we are at this point. Oh, wait, hold on, no, one more. Alright, so, now we have this, and we're more going to build the top of the tower, the part that sticks out. So we want our cobblestone, hold on, no, we want the cobblestone, how do I want to do this? Yeah, okay, so, we want our cobblestone right here, extending out 2. No, actually, 2, yeah. 3. Okay, yeah, I know what we're going to do. We're going to have it extending out 3. We're going to have stone brick stairs all around the base, like this. And we want them to be like this. Which technically you can do it to where, and so Yeah, there we go. It looked just like that, and then don't forget the top. Now we are going to need cobblestone wall because we're going to have a point sticking out. So that looks pretty decent, I guess. If you want, you can add upside down stairs right here, which is what I'm going to do just to give it a little more of a zazz to it, which basically, because of what I just did, the stone slab doesn't matter. So now we want it like this, and then we want to take our cobblestone and our cobblestone wall and place the cobblestone in this hole, and then bring the cobblestone wall up 2, actually 3. Okay, so now we pretty much have this built, and this is our tower. So now we're going to be getting to the inside, and I'm going to fill in the floor and the second floor's level, so I will be back. Alright, so I've filled in the second floor with bricks, and now I'm just getting stuff to light up the area. So like I said, replace that part with the oak wood at the beginning of the video, and take the dark oak door, which I prefer, and if you're on the normal texture pack, spruce. I mean, I'll say that pretty much in every video. And the way I like to do it is place it from the inside. That way, if you're like outside and it's raining, it'll be like there's an overhang right here, so you can stand over there and not be rained on. Because I'm very weird. Anyways, so we're going to, really, you can do this however you want. I just do this in a very weird way because, like I said, I'm weird. Anyways, so take your spruce, which I did this with spruce because I like spruce for the inside better. So take it and do it like this. Actually, so we're not really changing anything about that. You just want to build a wall here from the roof to the ground and leave a 2-block space. Well, I'm going to break them out right here and leave a space for the door right here. So this is going to be our storage room. I'm also going to put a crafting table and 2 furnaces. Alright, so we're going to need chests, obviously, for the storage, or shulker boxes or whatever, and that's why I broke that right there, because we are going to be putting our chests there so that they can open. And you are going to need, which I actually don't like using the same door as the outside door because it just doesn't look right to me. So I'm going to use jungle door, because jungle door, because it'll match. I don't really like the way that looks. So, jungle door. And when you open it, I did place candles or torches, because that's just to give it more lighting. Now you want your chest, and you want to place it right here, 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 and yeah, that's it. So I'm actually going to delete the torch behind me, which if you look, you can see, you can't really even tell it's opening, which is kind of cool, I guess. So we're going to place, so if you take your crafting table, you can place it right there, and if you break this, you can take your furnaces, which I don't really like the way they look. I would rather them look like actual furnaces, but this is fine too. So you can just do that right there, which will look perfect. And you do want to fill this in right here with glass. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, which, actually no, because I don't really like being able to see that chest. It just looks ugly compared to everything else. So take your, I'm going to actually need a torch. Take your glass. I mean, do I really want a dispenser? I could do a dispenser, but I'm not really going to do that because that's just going to make this a little more, well, long. Anyways, take your glass and put it right there, and then take your ladder and place it right here. Which I do use paintings, and technically paintings are different in different texture packs, so it might not match yours texture pack as much as it will match mine, but it'll still look pretty good. So yeah. Anyway, so this is gonna be my actual room. I'm gonna need a bed, a torch, you know, because, well, actually I already lit this place up. I just put a couple torches around. We're going to need, I'm going to use iron bars, because, I mean, unless you want to use glass, it really doesn't matter, but that's just going to be for our window, basically. And so you want a bed, which black is my favorite, a chest. You are going to want... I do use a books, you know, like a... I do use glass, which I actually think I use iron bars. I just was trying to get it to work and it looked ugly with glass. Take whatever flowers you like and a flower pot and a painting and a bookshelf. So I'm going to be placing... Actually, no, because that's not going to match, which I do realize. So we want to place one at the bottom, and then where this candle is, we're just going to not place one and then have it just like that.
Hey, look.
Okay, so...
Keep the phone in my room.
You really want to break wherever you want your window to be, which is right here for me. And I'm not going to... You know, you can't put glass right there, which I did not realize because I'm a huge noob. And I am going to place flowers here, but I don't like how they get cut off. So, I'm going to actually delete those. And rosebush doesn't work, and I'm a noob, so neither does peony or whatever. So, I end up using Azure Bluette, which is really what I was looking for, but I didn't remember the name. I just knew it looked like a bush thing. So, place your bed right there, and place your chest, which we're not going to have it there, or really behind the bed. We're actually going to have it right here. So, we're going to take our picture, and actually, red's my favorite because I love World of Warcraft and I love the Horde, and whoever made this texture pack probably does too because blue's all torn up. So we're going to have one on each, you know, like middle piece, and right here, which I had this idea when I was scrolling through the paintings. I was like, ooh, it would look nice right here. We want... No. That. I want that because that would be sick. Anyways. So, delete the flowers because they're not even going to go there. I actually place a bookshelf. I don't want that. But I do place a painting right here till it looks like this. And then I do it on the other side too. Like that, and I just skip that, and I place, which I do realize I need to place one right there, and there's a red flag, and I basically do it in the middle of each time. I hate how it gives you the same painting over and over again, because I mean, if you delete it, obviously you don't want it. That's something they should really consider changing. So there we go, red. Now, take your, oh my gosh, I just deleted everything. That's just like my go-to. Take your skull, really whatever. I just put a skull because I like the way the skull's looking here. And I don't use a zombie head because it doesn't really look good. So I do use a skeleton skull, but I have it facing straight out because I was contemplating, but I was like, it looks better like that. So, if you take your bookshelf, and then you are going to need windows, you can put the... No, we're going to put the plant right here. So... Pick one you want, put it right there. My favorite is the Azure Bluette, so I'm going to be using that. And so, I don't really like that, so I'm going to use Azure Bluette. There we go, that looks nice. So far this is coming together pretty well compared to the last video. And so take iron bars, which is what I use, and I tried connecting this and I realized it doesn't work. So... that really sucked. So, dang it, it doesn't work for glass either, which I tried that. I don't really know why I thought it would be different, because I'm really bad at this. So, leave it the way it is, and go to the outside. We're just going to make it look like the window's open, because we don't have all the time in the world to figure that out. So, if you want, you can have it like this. But honestly, I would rather it the way I did have it, which is, but, you know, right like that. So one on the left side, one sticking out, and then one sticking out of that, which will only be a half of one. And when you close it, it would pretty much fit perfectly. So yeah, I am going to have it as that. Yeah, I broke one because it looked a little too long. So that's good for now, because I really don't feel like messing with it. If you want to, go ahead. So I think that's it for upstairs. Now you are going to need an anvil for downstairs, and I don't really know if there's anything in here I can use. So an anvil, I do take more furnaces, you are going to need a brewery stand, a cauldron, water bucket, furnace, and I think that's pretty much it. You're also going to need a cobblestone wall because I'm going to make the furnace look like it's leading into there. So place your 2 right here, which I think I change it to 1 later. Place your cauldron there, fill it with water. Actually, you know, I don't like that there. I'd rather place a cauldron. Dang it. I can never do anything with it. Anyway, so take the furnace and put it right here. Actually, no. I'd rather it right here. So, you know, like that, and it'll look like it's coming up. But we don't just want it going to the floor on the second one. That just looks dumb. So we are going to be changing it. So I do count, but it's actually just the corner piece, so the bookshelf you placed where you can't see any books, so I guess that's good right there. It's going to be coming up like that, and then it's going to go through and come up right here, which will look good. So, if you want to put a trapdoor there, you can, so that you can open it, and it's a little excluded from there. So you can do this and put more right there. So I'm going to put a cauldron, water bucket, a brewery stand, and I think I'm just going to break that because I don't really like the way that looks. I'm going to place it... the anvil... yeah, we'll just place it right there. So, you can do an armor stand, which is what I would do, and you're also going to need an item frame and a clock for your room, but you can do an armor stand if you want, but I'm not going to include that in the video because it's not really something that you need a tutorial on, it's just an armor stand. Which, I mean, most of the stuff you don't need a tutorial on, but, you know what, whatever. So, take your item frame, which... yeah, I'm going to be getting right now, and a clock, so that you can have a clock in your room, and I do test it to see if it works, because I don't really remember if it works or not. So, yeah, take your item frame, and then go over and take your clock, which is not here, which I'm looking in all the wrong places. Wouldn't be in the potions either. It is in the tools. There you go. So, it is actually... why do I keep... okay, so it's right here. And I'm just going to place it right here so that when I'm laying in bed I can look at it. Right? Yeah. And I'm going to test it to see if it works. Which I test to see if it's day or night. And as you can see, in my hand it changes. So, that's good. So if you do have it on daylight cycle, it will change throughout the day. It's just I'd rather have it on day so that's easier to do building tutorials. And as you can see, it works, but yeah. So I just set it to mob spawning, and I'm an idiot. Now look, they are all over the place. Ah, crap. Alright, so that's pretty much the end of the tutorial. And I did just mess around on the world and built a castle, which looks like this. And if you want me to make one, just let me know in the comments below. I'll do a tutorial on it. It could be out of cobblestone or it could be out of wood. It's really up to you. You just let me know. And it has a blacksmith, a house, a library, and a stable. And all the towers you can put spiral stairs through and everything like that, which I'll probably do an upgraded castle later. And also, if you haven't already, I talked a lot about how awful it was, but you know what, whatever. Just, if you want this thing, go ahead and watch it. It's How to Build a Medieval Tower by Nate the Beast 04. Which it's like basically a hotel, and it has winged creatures. And I do put a balcony on the back, but I don't mention that in the video. And the audio does cut out in, like, when I'm building the frame, I think. So, yeah, and I'll see you